Hi there, Steve Kaufmann here. It's American Thanksgiving Day, and since I'm in Palm Springs, I will be attending, for the first time in my life, an American Thanksgiving party. But today I'm going to talk about grammar and ways of teaching or learning grammar, and I'm going to compare exercises and drills and questions to simply patterns. I'm nearing the end of my Polish challenge. It's the 26th. At the end of November, it'll be 90 days. I'll do a little video interview if I can with one of my Polish tutors. I've been talking to Polish tutors on Italki. One of them, she asked me, what problems do you have with Polish? And I mentioned a few, including, of course, verbs of motion, which is always an issue with Slavic languages. So she prepared a lesson on verbs of motion. And she had, exercises and please complete the questions. And so I was doing this in my discussion with her. Make sure you put in the right verb and all this kind of stuff. And so we did this for an hour. And then after the session, then of course, and I get as usual a list of my main errors during the lesson, as well as these questions that she had given me. So I import these into LingQ so that I can review the words and phrases. And I kind of my feeling, and I'd be interested in other people's reactions, my feeling is that the exercise, by the way, I'm sitting on one of these exercise balls, that's why I'm bouncing up and down, I hope that doesn't disturb you too much. The hour spent trying to come up with the right verb and trying to answer the questions and complete the sentences, I think didn't help me very much. I don't retain very much. I kind of feel that there was pressure on me to answer, to complete the sentence, and a lot of this pressure actually is negative insofar as learning is concerned. When I see, a list of sentences with different verbs of motion, or if people can actually make a little story with different verbs of motion, and I can read these and listen to them and save them at LingQ and see them again, then gradually I will get used to them. You can't teach something like this. It's not because we had a lesson and I answered questions that I've moved along that much, in my opinion, in this process of learning something. In fact, it may be that some of the other issues that came up in our discussion might be case endings. Maybe I picked up on some of that rather than what she was deliberately trying to teach me. So I just have this feeling, it almost confirms me that, not to mention the fact that I prefer just to have a conversation and then to get this list of words and phrases which I review, which is also this very gradual layering combined with the listening that I'm doing, interesting listening that I'm doing about history, occasionally reviewing Piotr's simple stories, and there's just gradual layering and accumulation, and that this is pleasant and this is slowly effective. But this deliberate testing and answering this question and completing the sentence is less pleasant, more stressful, and probably less effective when it comes even to learning the issues of grammar, which will eventually slot in if we are determined to learn them. And along the way, we occasionally will consult a table or look up some rules, but mostly just listen and read, notice, and gradually we improve. So that's my take on grammar, sort of deliberate grammar instruction versus learning grammar through exposure to a group of sentences, concentrated examples of a certain pattern, and or then just noticing them in our listening and reading. So I look forward to your comments, and the next and last video in this whole Polish challenge series will be an interview with one of my tutors. Thank you for listening. Bye for now.